What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today I am going to be talking about a massive tip that you need to know if you were trying to push into diamond. That tip is going to be blocking. Now, there are all different kinds of applications of blocking, and I'm going to dive into all of those in this video today, but let's go ahead and hop into some gameplay and I'll start telling you guys what I'm talking about. Alright, y'all, here we are in the first game. We get the first choice modifier. Love this modifier. We're going to go ahead and buy him, and then upgrade him, and then get the goblin machine. And then, I think we'll just sit on this and make sure we buy that Mega Knight next time to farm the most elixir possible. Don't know what this guy's doing. Okay, so we're definitely going to win this. Yeah, so if you don't know what blocking is, I would honestly suggest going and watching my video about the troop pool. But in that video, I explain that there are 4 troops, 4 cards of each troop in the pool, and then you can only get a 3-star max in most games. So what blocking is you buy a card that somebody else is using to prevent them from getting all 4 that they need, and therefore getting a 3-star. Okay, we got a spear there. Let's just sell him and just try to farm more. We'll do this, we'll do this. Ooh, that's good. That's huge. Let's do this and this, and then we'll try to get another goblin out there, and then we'll just throw a P.E.K.K.A. out for fun because we can. 2-star P.E.K.K.A., huge. Now we got this on the bench, so we'll just sell this and continue to try and farm on the baseline. We'll do this, and then we'll just try to get... Okay, we're going to go ahead and buy the 2-star bandit, I think, just because we want to try to get a bandit as soon as we can. Obviously, if you watched my last video, you know that she is the best card and always should be a target if you can. So we're going to buy her and then probably keep her. Let's do this and then just see if somehow, some way, we can get another... So we do have all 4 ace. So let's go ahead and get all 4 ace out there. I don't think anybody else is going for this, since I did a quick check earlier. That's huge. Okay, so this is going to be interesting. What I'm going to do is, because this guy has a 2-star bandit, we know that bandit is not in high demand. So I'm going to do something interesting. I'm going to sell out of all those cards, and then I'm going to try to cycle until I get bandit in my shop. Now, what does this mean? Well, that means I can buy the bandit because she's going to be a 2-star because of the modifier, and then I can get a 3-star bandit even though somebody else already has a 2-star. This is a very good tip that you need to know for when you run into this modifier. So, because those guys are 3-stars, I think we can safely pass up on them. We're obviously looking for a knight and a golden knight. And I'm getting worried. Okay, that's fine. That's 1. I just sold a knight, I know, but because I wasn't finding one, I wanted to make sure I could get my hands on a card that... Okay, so we are going to, again, sit on this and try to get that knight, try to buy the 2-star knight. If we can stun that queen one more time, that... Oh, man, I needed her to stay stunned in her ability. Alright, this is fine. We'll take a loss, but... Oh, nice, good kill. We'll take a loss, but it's our first loss of the round. So because this modifier is... Because we're playing with this modifier, I don't know how well we'll be able to block. I am going to sell this P.E.K.K.A. because we need the elixir, and that's a way better 3-star anyway. So now we're just trying to get the P.E.K.K.A. back and find a knight. I am going to go ahead and do this for the... Okay, there was the P.E.K.K.A. That was a mistake. Let's do this. Let's do that. Let's do this. Getting kind of worried now, not going to lie. There it is. Perfect. Okay, now we can try to throw our position together at the last second. That's doable. That's doable. Okay. Normally I would switch the Mega Knight and the Bandit, but actually no, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. So we are going to be able to get the kill with Golden Knight. That's something I don't understand. Why did Golden Knight not dash again after killing that Spear Goblin? I don't understand. Okay, good. So we got our, my favorite comp to play. I think this would be a pretty easy win, but now we actually can try to block. So we obviously are blocking his Bandit. We could get our Barbarian. That'd be nice. Oh, I should have bought the P.E.K.K.A. What was I thinking? Okay. Yeah, not gonna happen. Maybe I can just try to still block Barbarian. Actually, we're just gonna sit like this. I think we have the team to beat him. I am going to be sneaky and swap. I'm gonna do this at the last second. I'm just gonna put him right here. That way he can walk up on the Bandit immediately. Oh, he saw it. He saw it coming. I should have been slower with it. Oh, now he's just sitting there not doing anything. Yo, attack the Bandit. One more hit. Huge. Yep, GG's. Too strong. Awesome. So we weren't able to get a lot of blocking done in this game just because of the modifier. But, inherently we were blocking his bandit there. That was a huge tip that you need to know for this modifier specifically, is that you can play around with things like that to block cards that are already 2 stars and to get 3 stars for yourself. Let's hop into game number 2. All right, guys, here we are in game number 2, Fighting Fever modifier. So we need to get another goblin ASAP, and there it is. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Funny story that today that I was driving. Obviously, I'm still in Florida, but I was driving back from the gym, and I drove past a car, and I was behind it at an angle, and I looked, and I was like, that looks exactly like Invader Omar, if you know who that is. I could have sworn that was him. And then I realized, wait, he lives in Florida. And so I drove up. I tried to drive up next to him, but unfortunately he got ahead of me, and so I wasn't actually able to see the front of his face. But somehow, if Omar sees this, let me know. I might have seen your car today. It was a white Tesla Model 3. Okay, I think it's worth it, guys. I really think that Elixir. Yeah, I think we're back to exactly how much Elixir we had. So I didn't know how the math would work out, but that's fine. So we'll get another Goblin at least. And having Dark Goblin is nice because his hit speed means that he's going to get a lot of kills and then start shooting even faster. I did play this modifier with the Rangers yesterday, and it was crazy because, you know, obviously the Rangers start firing faster, and then with the modifier, when they get a kill, they're just even faster, twice as fast. So it was crazy. I mean, Dark Goblin was basically shooting as fast as his animation would let him. All right, that's big. Again, just trying to farm as much as possible. Huge, really good pulls right there. Low-key, if I, like that, I was able to get, oh my goodness, guys, huge, fantastic start. 2-star Rangers and round 3 is unbelievable. Really, really good here. Just because of that, we're honestly going to be able to win probably the next 3 or 4 rounds, if I'm being honest. Well, depending on how many people die. But these guys are going to carry us. So I wish we could have gotten the kill there, but that's okay. Plus, we got a knight on our bench, too. Insane. Still looking for Valkyrie, obviously, because that is the team I like to run. But if nobody else is playing Clan, doesn't look like it, which is odd. Okay. I don't know what to do here. I think we got to play it safe, right? Who does nobody have? Nobody has a princess, so I think we'll be able to get another princess pretty quickly. There we go. There's a princess. Huge. There's that. Yep. That was the right decision. We'll go ahead and give him the shield, and then we'll just sit on this. Again, when we're this far ahead, as far as, you know, having troops goes, we're pretty comfortable in winning the next round. So now we're just going to leave these on our bench. By leaving these cards on our bench and not selling them, we are blocking the opponent from being able to buy these cards, which, even though they're probably not at the stage where they're buying 3 stars yet, it's going to be harder for them to find these cards that they want when they're cycling their pool. So even at this point, even in round 4, we can already start the concept of blocking our opponent. And then now, somebody died, we can kind of see what the last 2 guys are running. We know that by holding on to maybe this... Oh, he's going for Rangers too. Shoot. That's not good for me at all. There's our Valkyrie, though. Okay, holding on to that P.E.K.K.A is going to be huge. And there's another Valkyrie card. I mean, I don't know, guys. I think that if we can just get a 3-star on one of these. Don't know if that's going to happen. Okay, we're playing the dead guy, though, so we'll just let this go and see if just somehow this clan guy can beat the Rangers. Okay, so he's got a really odd front line for his Rangers. Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness. Okay, so we'll get a win, of course, because we played the dead guy, and we get positive trophies, so that's good. But now that we're going up against this guy, we have a decision to make. And I think the right decision is going to be to actually sell off of these guys. I should not have sold that Dark Goblin. That was a huge mistake. But now we can go for a clan team because we have a ton of guys. I need the clan. I need the clan cards. I need the clan cards. I need a queen. I need a queen. I need a queen. There's a queen. Is this going to be in time? Yeah, it's something. And I sold out again. Oh, there was the Dark Goblin I needed. Okay, that was poorly done because I was trying to think and shuffle. But now, you know, if there's a chance there, we're going to block that. We got this here. Let's do this. And somehow... Okay, this is fine. No, do we actually win this somehow? I think we might actually win this because she still has ability. Yo, we won it somehow. Oh my goodness. Okay, so now that we're still holding on to a princess and an archer and a Dark Goblin. So we are blocking on everything we want to. Now we're just looking for a Mega Knight. Okay, I am going to go ahead and do this just because it's better. Okay, there's that. And And then, of course, we're looking for a queen. I'm not worried about blocking anything else because we blocked his most important cards. There's that. And he's, of course, trying to block me now. Basically, everybody at this level knows that blocking is crucial. So we're just going to see what we can shuffle to. But just the fact that we're able to keep him from getting 3 stars and we have a 3-star on 2 of our frontline troops is very good. Of course, he... Oh, huge, 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 huge. Nice, 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 nice. 3 3-stars, and he only has the G Skelly. I'm fine with that, to be honest. And we get that. And the Mega Knight jumps to the back, which stuns 2 of the Rangers. Huge. So if we can just keep... Yes, yes, yes. Come on, come on. Nice, guys. Awesome. Fantastic example of how blocking works. By keeping him from getting the 3-star Rangers, we were able to block him from getting... or we were able to block his max team, which allowed us to beat him there because 3-star Rangers would have been a pain. So, great work there. Let's hop into the next game. All right, y'all. Here we are in the last game. Clear Mind modifier. I absolutely love this modifier because... Okay, that's fine. Because there are so many cases where a lot of people just forget what the modifier is. They'll hold stuff on their bench for too long. They'll hold stuff on their bench they don't need. And therefore, by playing, as smart as we possibly can, we're able to capitalize on the modifier and get a whole lot more elixir than other people are. Do we get level advantage? No, I think we're the same levels. So this might be a tie. I think it will be. The thing that this does hurt, though, is our ability to block. Because, of course, by holding cards on our bench and blocking, we aren't going to gain the 2 elixir every round that we so desperately need. But that's okay, because 2 elixir pales in comparison to keeping somebody from getting a 3-star card. Yo, can I actually... Is there a chance that I get a 3-star barb? Nope, he's got a barb, and he's got a barb. So let's go ahead and sell out of these. Again, just sell out of everything, because 2 elixir is going to be better. Interesting. I don't know if that's true. By selling those 2 cards at the end there, I had 3 cards on my bench. One of them was a 2-star, 2 of them were 1-stars. By selling the 2 1-stars, I took a 1 elixir loss on selling those cards each, which, is the 2 elixir that I would have gained from the modifier. So I actually broke even by doing that. So if you have 2 cards on your bench that are 1-stars, and there's a possibility that you get a merge on them, I honestly would not sell them. Because getting that merge... Okay, does somebody else have a P.E.K.K.A? Shoot, come on, I just need something that's available. Alright, Rangers is going to be available, especially because I already got this and this. So, let's just kind of sell out and just kind of reset. Dark Goblin? Okay, there it was, but I'm just going to pass. Because of how much we have, I'm fine passing. Plus, again, so you see right there, 2 1-stars on the bench, by the way. Look at the top right under the name. You can see if they're 1-stars, even though you can't see the card themselves. Okay, good win. So, because of that, I'm just going to leave them on the bench. Plus, I know I want a Valkyrie in this comp, and I'd rather keep the Knight in my shop. So, we're going to do that, which is fine. Let's do this, and there's our Dark Goblins. Let's get that out there, and this, and then we're going to leave that Princess on the bench. She'd be great to get. Nobody else is going for Avenger or for Rangers, which is fantastic. So, I mean, in all seriousness, I'm fine leaving this. Yeah, perfectly fine leaving this. Again, 3 1-stars on the bench means that I'm not going to sell anything. But just an FYI that when you are playing this modifier, and even though the round is started like this, if you sell the cards in the middle of the round, you will still be able to get the full benefit of the... Oh my goodness. Never mind. I should not have been okay with this. No synergies. Well, few synergies on their team, but they had high troop card or high star cards. Okay, let's sell the Knight. Sell the Princess. Okay, there's the Princess back. There's the Knight back. Now we get a Valk. Because everybody is still in this late in the round, we are not going to be finding the cards we want, which is not good. I think we just throw in another Valk here and just do this, just because we need to have as much meat on the front line as possible. Okay, we might be fine here because that Princess is going to hit the Queen, activate an early ability, and then we'll be able to get the kill on the Spear, and then back to the Queen, and then back to the Exi, and we'll be fine. Just one more hit. One more hit. There. Okay, we're good. That's fine. Oh, nice. Somebody lost too. And I think that this guy was playing clans. We might have our archers that we needed. And our Valk. Oh, no. He's playing Rangers too. I didn't even see that. Huge. Okay, so we gotta move. We gotta move. There's a 3-star. That's huge. There's a 2-star. Shoot, I gotta do this. And this. And this. and this. Ah, I needed that. Again, I'm buying cheap though. Okay, that's fine. There's that. Huge. There's that. Nice. There's that. Selling out of those. Buying this. Oh, yep. 100%. 100%. Get that, and then just throw this out there at the last second just because. And we'll do that too. Oh, no, we didn't. We didn't get the card we needed. Okay, we're playing the deck guy. Huge. Really good moving there, guys, because we were able to, because the guy who had the Ranger cards died, we were able to get 3 of them 3 stars, which is fantastic. Now, because we're in a good position, we're able to look at blocking this guy, so we know G-Skelly, Bomber, Skeleton King, Bomber, and Goblin Machine are going to be what we need to keep from him. There's a Skeleton King, there's a Goblin Machine, there's a Bomber, there's a Barb that I don't need. You know, to be honest, I'm just going to do this just to farm the Elixir real quick, and then just hope we can come back to blocking what we need to. There's the Bomber, there's an XC, don't need that though. Yeesh. I mean, I guess, right? This. We need to get a final card out there. Okay, a 2-star Bandit isn't the end of the world. That'll be helpful at least. Man, I keep passing up on that Skeleton King. Oh, sneaky assassins. Sneaky assassins. Alright. Well, that Golden Knight is going to destroy my team. So, unfortunately, I think this is a loss, especially because even if we kill the G-Skelly, we'll die. But that's okay. You guys saw how we were able to grab those Rangers pretty quickly there, and then hopefully you picked up a lot of good tips about blocking along the way. If this video helped you out, please drop a like. It really helps me out. And consider subscribing as well. Like I said before, 50,000 unique viewers watched my channel in the past week, and I believe I only gained like 500 subs in the. Actually, no, that's not right. Maybe closer to 1,000 subs in the last week. So there's a lot of you who are watching who are not subscribed. Please, if you watch to the end of this video, please consider subscribing. I drop videos every single day about merge tactics and Clash Royale. It would really help me out, help the channel out if you subscribe. So I would appreciate that. Drop a comment for any videos you'd like to see, any comps you'd like to see me run. I really thank you guys for watching, and I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.